welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be answering another prompt for the weekly vlog hop. And this week's question is, do your dolls represent characters, or do you create characters for your dolls? And as usual, don't forget to check out the other YouTubers who are participating in this vlog hop, and I'll put the link to their channels below in the description, as well as the link to the playlist so you can see everyone's videos there. So, do my dolls represent characters, or do I create characters for my dolls? Yes, I do create characters for my dolls, but not all of my dolls have specific characters. So some of the stock dolls don't really have much of a background story or a specific character, but my stock dolls do inspire me to write stories, different little stories. And I haven't finished. There's one big story that I'm working on that was initially inspired by my Merle nostalgia, and I don't have her anymore. I sold her, so I kind of changed her character to my Fraulein here. So the story for this character, and that's the thing about my stories. The dolls inspire me to write the stories, but that specific story is not really, like, it doesn't really represent her, like the doll. But the doll inspires me to invent that character, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, my Fraulein is forever that character. So now it has changed to Fraulein, and Fraulein is this orphan girl who lives in an orphanage, and she doesn't really know much about her story, like where she came from. She doesn't really know many details about it until one day she goes into the woods. There are these woods near the orphanage where she lives, and she finds this hat, and she doesn't really know. That's the thing, I'm still kind of developing this story, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it into a hat or a cape. That's the thing that I'm kind of still working on. But through finding this item, she kind of travels, like this portal opens in the woods, and she travels to this other, like, world where she really discovers, it's kind of another universe. It's like a magical universe, and she discovers, like where she came from and all that stuff. So it's kind of a cool story. And some of my other Pullip dolls also participated in the story. Bloody Red Hood is part of the story. I don't want to say yet what her characters are, because I did plan on maybe making kind of a series on YouTube with the little stories, but I don't know if I'm going to make it into like a stop motion style, or if I'd make it kind of video with me kind of making the voices of the characters. So that's something that I've been working on for a while now, but I just haven't really had a lot of time to kind of finish it. So they do inspire me to create characters in that sense. Now, there are other general characters, like, for example, when you have your make-it-own kit doll that you make. When you're making a doll, you kind of maybe have some ideas in mind, or what kind of character you want them to be. Her original name was Peanut Butter. See, I'm even terrible with the names. I don't even remember what her full name was. She was Peanut Butter something. But the thing about it is that originally I had her in like a blonde hair, and then I changed it to pink hair, and now I have her in this minty hair and like minty green outfit, which I think matches her personality so much. But I do plan on maybe redoing her face up. I'm not 100% happy with this face up, so I might kind of try to redo it again. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. So I think when you have a make-it-own doll, since it's not like a stock doll that already kind of has a background story, so you kind of do have to maybe have at least a little bit of an inspiration, so you can kind of put her together, I think, in terms of the way you want her to look. But that doesn't necessarily mean you need to go in depth with the characters. Like, I don't do that. I don't think I have a lot of the time to maybe sit down and really think about an elaborate story for her. I think a lot of the BJD collectors, I've noticed, do very elaborate stories about their dolls, and I think that's really amazing. Some people create whole like universe based on their dolls, and I think that's really cool. For my Sela, for example, here, she was a stock doll originally, but when I started putting her together, I kind of imagined her to be kind of this forest fairy type of character. And so that's what she has become in my collection. You know, she's like this forest fairy character, even though I don't really have a specific story for her as well. So anyway, that's I think that's my answer to that question. I don't know if it's that exciting, but hopefully some of you maybe are more creative than I am, and I'd love to hear about it. You know, maybe if you have a blog where you write your stories, I'd love to read that as well. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more Pullip doll videos. And the video before this one, I mentioned that I am having a giveaway on my Instagram, so do check that out if you are interested in that. So again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!